Nothing to plunder.
I could combine a lance and arrow. To finish off some enemies. Now this ring here is ring of the healers.
Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there.
Here's Lance. Go, minions, go. Get everyone.
Nothing to be had there. Nothing to plunder.
Look at that guy smacking that lizard.
Nothing to be had there. Nothing to plunder.
Now, I'm not gonna guarantee that I'm gonna get all dark mushrooms for mana, but I will try to get as many as I can.
Nefarious told me about a flood.
It is written that Adinos himself descended from heaven to punish the unbelievers and banish them to the realm of the dead. Aroused by his holy wrath, he let the sea fall upon the builders of this city and swept them away. The swamp to the east still bears witness to these events of the past.
What could have made Adinos so angry?
The temple of this city was once a great, glorious structure. Everyone honored it and prayed to our god, Adinos. Radamus, the son of the commander Quahodron, desecrated the temple. As a result, one after another fell victim to evil. I suspect that Adinos would not forgive this, and his revenge fell upon the land. This makes it even more important that we stop Raven. He is about to do exactly the same thing.
I found Lance's body.
May his soul enter the realm of Adinos. Be careful, my son. I do not want to mourn another such loss.
I have Lance's aquamarine ring here.
You had better give it to me so it does not fall into the wrong hands. May Adinos protect you.
Who on earth are you? You don't look like the others.
What others?
Well, the mages who are hanging around these ruins over there. Are you one of that bunch, then? Brave thing to run around here by yourself.
Who are you?
I'm sure you've heard of me before. I'm Alligator Jack, feared all over the country. I'm one of the most dangerous pirates around here. Together with Captain Greg, I've boarded more merchant vessels than I can count. You're looking at a living legend here.
Do you know a fellow named Raven?
Of course. He's the leader of the bandits to the east. What's your business with him?
I've got to kill him.
What? You? How are you going to do that? Isn't that guy way out of your league? You won't even get close to him. The bandits he surrounded himself with will skin you alive first. You won't even get past their first outpost. The way you look, those bandits will get itchy fingers when they spot you a mile away. I've got a better idea. Come and join us. That'll give you time to think about it. Once you've tried our good homebrewed rum, things will look very different.
I need a bandit's armor.
What would you do with that? It'll only get you into trouble if you're seen with it. Everyone's going to take you for a bandit, and they will try to kill you.
Do you have any idea where I could find armor like that?
We used to have one in our pirate camp, but I don't know whether it's still there.
Your captain's name is Greg?
Right. He's the greatest pirate the sea ever spawned.
I think I know your captain. I met him in Corinus.
Greg, in Corinus? Nonsense. Greg is out at sea after booty with some of the lads. The only thing that could bring Greg to Corinus would be one of the king's prison galleys. He's one of the most wanted men in the land. He'd never march into town voluntarily and have the royal guard throw him into prison.
If you say so. Where's your pirate camp?
See the cave passage over there? Go through it and continue west, and you'll come to our beach sooner or later. That's where our log huts are. I can take you there if you want. If you do me a favor first.
What would that be?
I'll have to get the boys some meat before I can go back to camp. You're a strong fellow. I could use your help hunting. Interested?
What is it you hunt?
Only alligators usually, but they're no good for eating. And there aren't any left around here anyway. So I take what I can find. Swamp rats.
What?
Most beasts around here taste like old socks, or they're as tough as alligator meat. Those fat swamp rats are the only thing that is remotely edible.
Tell me more about you pirates.
We've been living here for years. Back before the war, everyone knew us from here to the mainland. Our flag alone would spread terror among the crews of merchant vessels. But those times are past now. It's been weeks since we've run into a merchant vessel. Our Captain Greg left to try and catch another. The rest of us are sitting here in camp, twiddling our thumbs until he comes back. I hope he'll bring back lots of booty.
Let's go hunting.
All right. With two people, that's child's play. Are you ready?
Yes.
Great. Just stay right behind me. One less monster.
If you ever played Gothic 3 and heard soundtrack called Vista Point, you may hear that soundtrack in this one here. The cues from that one. There are some similarities if you listen closely, if you pay attention.
Come here, you filthy beast. One less monster around. The Hollow. There should be some of those beasts around here. Follow me. Come here, you filthy beast.
Now, Alligator Jack's dialogue in the end may change depending on how many swamp rats you killed on this hunt.
I was afraid of that.
What?
This handful of beasts here is only about half of what I need. Now we'll have to enter the canyon. Watch out. It's very dangerous deeper down in the canyon. If you hold your life dear, stay very close to me.
What is there in the canyon?
We avoid that area if it's at all possible. That's where you'll find razors. Tough beasts, those. Stay away from them if you want to live another day.
Fine, let's go.
All right. Come on.
You're not from around here, are you? You seem to have traveled far.
Busy?
Don't even ask. Henry wants me to chop down all the trees here.
Henry?
He's the leader of our troop. He stands around at the camp entrance all the time, talking big. More dedicated service to the community and all that crap. But he doesn't lift a finger himself.
Where's your camp?
Just continue down this path here, to the west. You'll see Henry standing there soon enough.
Henry is your leader?
Yes, the leader of our raiding troop. Our captain is Greg, but he's not here at the moment.
I need to move on.
Hey, when you get to our camp, give Henry a message from me. The trees around here are damn stubborn. He'll have to wait for his wood a while longer. Tell him that.
there. Nothing to be had there.
You're a talented hunter. My goodness. If you continue like that, I'll be able to stay in camp next time. Here, take this swamp rat meat to lazy old Morgan. You'll find him in our camp. He's probably lounging on the beach somewhere. He'll be waiting for this. Henry usually guards the entrance to the camp and keeps a lookout for bandits. If he refuses to let you in, just tell him that I sent you. Maybe that'll make him a bit more sociable. Henry is a little too eager and a bit bossy, too.
Can you teach me something?
Sure, I'm a good hunter, and I can show you how to skin animals and pull their teeth. I'll teach you if you like.
Teach me.
What is it you want to learn?
Now this skinning animals is for skinning lizards.
Always make the cut at the belly, or the quality will suffer.
There is nothing else I can teach you. You have become too good. There is nothing else I can...
If you're looking for me, you'll usually find me near my camp in front of the palisade.
Palisades?
Just continue west from here and you'll see what I mean.
Nothing there.
Go, minions.
Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing there.
I've activated one of the teleporter stones.
I can see that, so I was right. I have talked to the others about it. We want you to try to activate all the teleporter stones. It would be a great help in our investigations if we could move quickly from one part of the city to another. Here is another focus stone. Activate them all if you can.
I'll try.
Nothing to plunder. Nothing to plunder. Nothing to plunder.
Halt, friend or foe?
Foe.
Asking for a good spanking, you clown. Tell me what you want here, or beat it, and fast.
What are you doing here?
What does it look like? I must see to it that these miserable wretches gets the palisade built in time. If they don't, Captain Greg will kick my ass all over the place. Also, I keep strangers from traipsing in here just like that.
What are you building the palisade for?
We don't want to make it too easy for the bandits. Those bastards are getting more brazen all the time. They've been sneaking around our camp for days now, just like sharks after a shipwreck. Some of those good-for-nothings are holding up in the tower a little south of here. But that's only an advance party, I'm sure. If they're really stupid enough to mount an attack, we'll give them a welcome they won't forget.
Why would the bandits attack you?
Because there's war between them and us. What did you think? Everything was peachy at first. We brought them here, they marched right into their swamp and left us alone. But now, those bastards attack anyone who's not one of them. Heaven knows what's gotten into them. I reckon they may be after our boats. There's no other way to get out of here after all. You should ask Skip about this. He's been with them and barely got away with his life. He's got quite an interesting tale to tell. Too bad you can't hear it, though. You haven't paid your toll after all.
Greg's your boss?
He sure is, and is Captain Greg to you. Have I made myself clear? He's a great man. If you meet him, be careful not to get on the wrong side of him. You won't live long enough to regret it. He's not in the camp right now, though. Francis is in command for now. He sits in front of Greg's hut all day and goggles at us working.
About those bandits in the tower.
If you're planning to take them on all by yourself, forget it. I'll be sending 2 people from my raiding troop soon. Let them handle the bandits.
I want to join your raiding troop.
But you won't get past me that easily, kid. First, let's talk about whether you can get into the camp at all.
Can you teach me how to be a better fighter?
First, pay your toll. After that, I can talk to you about fighting. It's all included in the price.
About those bandits in the tower.
If you're planning to take them on all by yourself, forget it. I'll be sending 2 people from my raiding troop soon. Let them handle the bandits.
I want in there.
Really? That'll cost you, though. 500 gold pieces. You got some gold, haven't you?
Can't we come to an agreement somehow?
Well, give me a good reason and I might make it cheaper for you.
I'm supposed to bring Morgan this meat.
And who sent you?
Alligator Jack. He says that Morgan is already waiting for it.
I see. Not in the mood himself, is he?
I've got a delivery here for Skip. Is he here?
Yeah, Skip is here. And now?
Malcolm sent me. He says the wood may take a while.
Oh, great. I might have known. It's taking forever again.
Let me in.
You brought me a message from our woodcutters. You want to play errand boy for Alligator Jack and bring the swamp rat meat to Morgan. You got a package for Skip, 200 gold pieces. Or you just get lost. It's as simple as that.
Now, if you pay him,
I think that's too much.
Come on, I already made it cheaper for you.
now if you pay him, you can join his raiding troop and take one of these two guys against the bandits in the tower. However, if you do it solo, then you won't have to pay 200 gold.
One less monster around. One less monster around.
Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there.
Halt, friend or foe?
Friend.
Anyone can say that. I don't know you. What do you want here?
About those bandits in the tower.
Yes?
They're a history.
Did you pull that off all by yourself? Respect! Maybe you'll even be a real pirate someday.
Let me in.
You brought me a message from our woodcutters. You want to play errand boy for Alligator Jack and bring the swamp rat meat to Morgan. You got a package for Skip. And best of all, you got that varmint in the tower off our backs. I never thought you could do it all by yourself. Tell you what, you get in for free.
I want to join your raiding troop.
Well, welcome to my raiding troop then. One more fighter to help keep the bandits off our backs. I should have said get one of the boys and smoke out those bastards in the tower. But you already did that.
Can you teach me how to be a better fighter?
Sure, why not?
Everything shipshape?
No, Amarin's just not my thing.
How's it going?
Stop gabbing at me.
He really should have known better.
How's it going?
I can't complain. It's a bit boring, but at least I don't have to work. I'm preparing for the next task that Greg's given me.
What task?
I mustn't say. No offense, kid, but I've worked hard for the privilege, and I don't want to lose it again.
Can you teach me something?
I'm sorry, I've got no time right now. I've got some training to do.
Things is as easy as that.
Who around here can teach me something?
Henry and Morgan are leading our raiding troops. They can teach you how to be a better fighter. Henry's people all use two-handed weapons. Morgan prefers the faster one-handed weapons.
Who else?
Beats me, I've never been interested in anything else. But I'm sure that Alligator Jack or Samuel could still show you a trick or two.
No idea, you tell me.
He listened to the wrong people.
Hey,
It was his decision, wasn't it?
how are things?
Greg trusts Francis
Doesn't
because
know
he's
how to hold
too
a
dumb
sword.
to cheat. But to make him our leader for that,
There's more, believe me.
I'm not telling you anything new.
What have we here? A fresh face, and not one of those filthy bandits, I hope. I'm Garrett. If there's anything you need, ask me first. I can get you almost anything. Wine, weapons, and other stuff you might need. Except for booze. If it's a decent drink you want, go see Samuel.
I'm no better off myself.
Who's Samuel?
He's our moonshiner. He's got his cave on the beach, a little distance from the camp.
That was obvious
You can't
all
miss it.
along.
Just walk north. You'll be well advised to keep yourself supplied with grog. Some of the boys here aren't very fond of greenhorns at all, if you get my drift. A decent swig of grog can work wonders for you.
All that matters is
Where do you
don't
get your
tell me.
supplies?
Skip always brings loads of stuff from Corinus when he visits there. Until recently, he used to sell some of it directly to the bandits. But since we've been at war with the bandits, I'm the one who ends up with all the stuff now.
Believe that?
What do you know about the bandits?
You'd better ask Skip about that. He's been through quite a lot with that bunch. Let me tell you, Greg has given orders to do away with any bandit who shows up near the camp.
If he doesn't see that, I can...
You're Captain Greg. What's he like?
He's a tough old bastard, and no doubt about it. And greedy to the bone. He makes Francis, our treasurer, pay out not a penny more than what it takes to prevent a mutiny. And if one of us ever gets his hands on something really valuable, he'll inevitably take it for himself. I once took a compass from a royal frigate. That bastard Greg made me hand it over, of course. Bah. He probably buried it somewhere, just like the rest of his treasures.
Where might Greg have buried that compass?
Greg once told me that Death himself watches over my compass. Then he laughed.
Anything else?
There's a beach at the southern coast. It can only be reached by sea. Greg is said to have been there often. Maybe you'll find something there. I once went there to see what I might find myself, but the area is teeming with monsters. If you really want to give it a try, don't forget to bring a pick.
What can you tell me about Francis?
Greg put him in command while he's gone. But Francis is a total failure as a leader. He can't even get Morgan to stir his lazy ass out of bed. Henry and his boys are the only ones doing anything around here. The others are just enjoying themselves instead of working. I can only hope that Greg will come back soon. He'll give them all a good swift kick in the ass.
Had to happen sooner or later.
Anything new?
Nothing ever happens anymore since Greg left.
I've got no
Let's
time for
deal.
things like that.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
It's a bad business.
New here, are you? Great. We can use every man.
What do you know about the bandits?
You mean besides the fact that they're a deadly menace and outnumber us by far?
Yes?
They're rolling in gold. Well, at least they were rolling in gold. They never paid for their last shipment. But I doubt that it's because those bastards ran out of gold. It's more likely that they've gotten way too big for their boots.
How are things?
Right now, all's quiet in the camp, so I'm going to relax a little. And if I were you, I'd do the same. Since the bandits are here now, the situation may change faster than we like.
Looky there, a newbie. And a landlubber at that. You're a bit scrawny for a pirate.
Anything new?
Wait a moment. Not as far as I can see. Same old, same old.
Can you teach me something?
Teach you? You bet. I could teach you to become stronger and improve your dexterity. But why would I want to do that?
Because I'll buy you a drink.
Not bad, kiddo. Got it. First try. But don't even bother to bring me some cheap rot gut.
I'll get you some grog.
Are you trying to poison me? I'm not touching that muck. Do you have any idea what's in there? Old Samuel has some good stuff as well. Go get me some of that. Have you ever tried Samuel's special recipe?
No, not yet.
Then have a go at it. It's a must try. Oh, I love this concoction.
Hey, you!
This heat by the fire makes me bloodthirsty. Say, have you got some grog for me?
And there's more, believe me.
Here, take a sip.
That's been
Thanks, man.
And there's more, believe me.
What's up?
I have to take care of this gluttonous crew here. And that's why I'm standing here day and night, slaving over a hot frying pan. I'd much rather be combing the beach and the shallows for a washed-up flotsam. Last week, a fat merchant vessel hit a reef right off the coast. And all that good stuff is washing up on the beach now. I really hope someone's going to take over my duties soon.
Doesn't even know how to hold a sword.
Anything else?
Let those bandits go ahead and attack. They'll never know what hit them.
I'd have done it differently.
No idea, you tell me.
What have we here? Crossing the path of old Skip again? I know you.
Tell me.
The bay near the city, remember?
I know who to believe.
Skip, right?
I see I made a lasting impression. But I've seen your mug elsewhere in the meantime. But of course!
I used to say that myself.
Oh well, not a great likeness, but it's certainly you. Don't let it get to you. My own wanted poster looks just as daft.
He doesn't even know how to hold a sword.
Have you got anything to sell?
If you want to trade, go to Garrett. He's in charge of our supplies.
That's not what I heard.
What can you tell me about the bandits?
The bandits? They're attacking us.
Nothing amazes
Why
me.
do you think we're building this palisade? We brought those scumbags over here ourselves. We used to trade with them. Boy, let me tell you, they've got more gold than they'll ever know what to do with. They were prepared to pay any price for a bottle of rum. But those times are past. It's war now.
What happened?
Those bastards hadn't paid for their last shipment. So I went there to see what had become of our gold. But when I got to the swamp, the swine attacked me. And that's not all. They killed Angus and Hank, two of our best people. Just stay away from that swamp, I tell you. They'll go after anyone who doesn't look as shabby as they do.
I never knew that.
I need bandits' armor.
You want to go in there? Are you insane? Once those guys find out you're not one of them, you're sausage meat.
Do you have any idea where I could find armor like that?
You don't give up easily, do you? All right. We used to have a suit. Greg's probably still got it somewhere, up in his hut. Maybe you can buy it from him when he gets back.
I've got no time for things like that.
Can you tell me how to get into his hut?
Whoa there! Not so fast. You weren't thinking of ransacking Greg's stuff, were you? When he left, he gave the key to Francis and told him not to let anyone into his hut.
It happens sooner or later.
What can you tell me about Francis?
Francis is our treasurer. The captain trusts him.
Sooner or later.
That's probably why he left him in command. But none of the boys here really take him seriously. If you want to know more, talk to Samuel. He's got his still in the little cave north of here. There isn't a soul in this camp Samuel doesn't know all kinds of things about.
That's been known a long time.
Tell me more about Angus and Hank.
Angus and Hank were supposed to meet with some bandits in front of the camp. They were carrying all kinds of supplies. Everything those bastards had ordered from us. Forged steel and lockpicks and whatnot. But they never came back. The bandit swine must have done away with them. Morgan and Bill went out to look for them without any success. Bill was pretty devastated. They were both friends of his. He's still young. These things really get to him.
I couldn't get away.
The rest of us took it in our stride. The goods we can afford to lose. But the grog they were carrying.
I couldn't get away with
We're
that.
talking at least 20 bottles.
That's really not my problem.
About that grog.
happen
You're
sooner or
missing
later.
20 bottles, right?
Yes, damn it. My
That's all
entire
just
stock.
Have you ever met Raven?
Certainly. When I was with Henry up at the gate, I watched Raven place some of his boys at the tower to the south.
couldn't care less.
Just a stone's throw from our camp. I guess they're supposed to spy on us. I've also seen how he treats his people when they don't do his bidding. He'll make short shrift of anyone who doesn't obey his orders to the letter. Mark my words, stay well away from Raven.
Is it really true?
I've got a package for you from Baltram.
That guy must really be keen on our rum if he sends his goods after us all the way here. Here, give him these 2 bottles of rum. I quaffed the third one while I was waiting for him.
I agree with you completely.
What are you doing here?
I've just come back from Corinus, and now I'm waiting for Greg to return.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
I saw Greg and Corinus.
Really?
You don't
Damn,
have to tell me.
something must have gone wrong then. He should have been here with our ship some time ago. I suppose I should go back to Corinus and wait for him there. But certainly not today. I only just arrived here.
The things I could tell you.
If he doesn't see them, I can't help it.
No idea. You tell
I must get into Greg's hut.
Forget it. Greg's not there. And I've locked the door, and now I see to it that nobody sneaks around here to do a little looting. So make yourself scarce, or I'll let you have it.
Things would have turned out differently if it hadn't been for us.
Greg is your boss?
Now don't try and tell me that you know him. Any sailor, even any cursed landlubber on this island, knows the terrible Captain Gregg, and he left me in command. I'm responsible for making those lazy bums do what he commanded. Some of the boys may think they can do whatever they damn well want now that the captain's not here. Won't they be surprised when Gregg comes back? I'll tell him everything that's been going on here. Got it? Including who's been trying to get into his hut. So make yourself scarce, or you'll be in a load of trouble.
Is it really true? Been there, done that.
How are things going with you?
What's up? Did Henry send you here? Tell him to get his planks as soon as I'm done. If he can't wait that long, he's welcome to saw them himself.
What are all these planks for?
We use them for the palisade, you dimwit. Gregg thought it would be a good idea to secure our camp this way. We can save ourselves the work if you ask me. If the bandits are really planning to attack us, this ridiculous palisade isn't going to stop them. We should have never tolerated them in our valley in the first place. If I'd known all this in advance, I'd have stayed in Corunus.
Can I help you saw?
Nah, I can handle this by myself. I joined up here not long ago, and letting others do my work won't get me anywhere if you get my drift.
You've been to Corunus?
Yes, I kept myself afloat there, picking pockets and doing a little swindle or two. But whenever fewer ships came in, business got worse and worse. At some point, I got tired of being on the run from the militia for a few crusts of bread. That's when I joined Gregg. Now I'm stuck here, sawing all day to build a palisade that's of no use to anyone.
Can you teach me something?
Well, I could show you how to pick other people's pockets unnoticed, but you should be fairly dexterous, or you can just forget it.
I'm looking for Angus and Hank.
I have no idea where they are. The bandits must have got them.
You were friends with them, weren't you?
All I know is that they were gonna meet up with the bandits in a cave not far from here. It must be somewhere outside our camp, to the east. I don't know where exactly. I've never been there myself. Maybe you should ask Alligator Jack about this. He's always roaming around outside the camp.
About Angus and Hank.
Oh, don't remind me of them. They probably got themselves killed by bandits, and Angus had my ring on him. Well, sure, it was his ring, in a way. He won it from me playing dice, but I would have gotten it back, and now it's gone. If you find my ring, bring it back to me. I'd certainly make it up to you.
What do you think of Francis?
I don't mind him, as long as he leaves me alone.
Isn't he the boss around here?
He thinks he's the boss, but at some point, Gregg will return, and then Francis gets to go back to sawing planks.
I'm here to deliver some meat.
I need a sip to wake me up. That's better. So again, what do you want?
I'm here to deliver some meat. From Alligator Jack?
I remember. Right. The meat. Give it here.
What are you doing here?
Gregg made me commander of one of the 2 raiding troops. I'm responsible for keeping the camp supplied. Alligator Jack sees to that. I'm also responsible for keeping those beasts you find out here well away from the camp. That's what the boys do. I told him I don't want to see a single beast left around here when Greg comes back.
Do you ever do anything yourself?
Hey, none of that lip. Mine is the most important task of all. I train my people. I make them into the best and most fearless fighters who ever sailed these waters. And it's not like the lads do all that work for nothing. They get a good-sized bag of gold for their efforts.
Can you train me as well?
Sure, I can show you how to fight with one-handed weapons.
I want to join your troop.
My troop? My troop is hanging out at the beach. Those boys won't lift a finger until the captain is back. You can count on that. But if you want to show everybody what you're made of, feel free to work on the northern beach. It's full of lurkers and who knows what else. Take them on by yourself, and you'll earn the respect of the people. Welcome to my troop. I'll go lie back down.
Ah, a new face. What do you want, rum or something stronger?
What's new in the camp?
Nothing much has been happening here since Greg left. Morgan and most of his boys been just hanging around and boozing all day. The only one who does anything at all is Henry. He and his boys are building the palisade. It's high time for Captain Greg to come back and give that Francis a good swift kick in the ass.
What else have you got?
I can get you anything a pirate needs in order to survive.
I want something stronger.
Ah, a seeker. I'm always after new recipes myself. Decent booze should be clear and strong, and burn your throat like liquid fire. You don't find that very often. But I'm talking too much. You want a drink? Here, my own recipe. How do you like that? I call it hasty herring.
Ooh, impressive.
You can say that again. You wouldn't happen to know a good recipe for booze yourself. If you do, you must tell me. Want another?
Give me some of your hasty herring.
Rather vile muck, but effective.
I've come to get my ration of grog.
You guys don't do anything without your grog, huh? Right. Here you go.
I want to talk to you about Francis.
Just don't mention that wannabe captain. He sits on his fat ass all day acting important. We'd all like to know what the hell the captain was thinking when he put him in command here. What do you want from that prig?
I must get into Greg's hut.
Really? To do what?
I need a bandit's armor.
Francis will never agree to let you go into the hut so that you can nab a few of Greg's things. Unless...
Yes?
You've got something he really wants. I know that Francis has hidden something in an abandoned mine in the canyon. Once, when we were on guard duty together and he dozed off as always, he went on about it in his sleep. I've no clue what he buried there, but maybe it's so important to him that he'll let you into the hut to get it back. When the captain comes back and finds some of his things are missing, he'll have Francis's hide for it.
Now, this is an important item because this is a blank rune. It's good for mages if you need it. And that's pretty much the most important item I want from this beach. There's like a lot more, but that rune is what I wanted.
He doesn't see that I can't help it.
You can't rely on that.
Now, I want to
Wait a
buy
minute.
this belt
He listens to the wrong people.
just for sake of buying it.
That's no secret.
You will see why.
That's really not my problem.
You don't have to tell me that.
He would have never thought of that himself.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
He doesn't even know how to hold a sword.
I think I've found something.
Now inside this cave is Amulet of the Warriors and a Ring of Skill that gives you dexterity. Now, there's more stuff in the water, but I don't care about any of that. Well, maybe this. And this. Because it's close. You know what? I also see that one. That's an interesting sound. So what happens now when you have belt from this guy?
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him.
Here's your compass.
Yes, that's it. I never thought I'd see it again. Thanks, man. You bought this belt from me, remember? And you paid a lot for it. Not that it wasn't worth it.
That's all just
Here,
gossip.
take back your gold.
That's no secret.
Nobody will learn anything from
If you don't buy the belt, then he's just gonna give you that belt.
Smart kid.
Cut out this magic
Smart
crap
kid.
already.
Here you go.
Ah, down the hatch like liquid fire.
Cut out this magic
Smart
crap
kid.
already.
How's it look?
Who are you? Are you one of the bandits?
Do I look like one?
Nah. Judging from your clothes, you've come a long way.
What's up?
My buddy Malcolm has disappeared. One of those filthy lurkers attacked us. So we fled into this cave. But that lurker came after us. Malcolm fought with it. And then they both fell into that hole over there. Seems to be full of water. The lurker and Malcolm continued to fight down there for a while. Then it went quiet. I have no idea whether he's still alive or not.
How do I get down into that crevice?
It beats me. You can either climb down or jump, I suppose.
And?
If I had known all this in advance, I'd never have become a pirate.
Nothing there.
Your pal Malcolm is dead.
I thought as much. Poor devil. Should have helped him after all. You're really brave. You know that? I couldn't have done that with the crevice.
Now, you fall once, and you get experience. You fall twice, and the game takes away the experience. Because it thinks you're cheating, exploiting the system. I love these little guys so much. And seeing them smacking. Let's join that fight.
Nothing there. Nothing to be had. Nothing there. think I've found something. Aha, Francis's paybook. The man seems to have finagled a lot of gold into his own pockets.
I'm staying out of it.
Yeah, he really said that.
Had to happen sooner or later.
Hey!
He simply
About Angus and Hank?
What?
I found them. They're dead.
Dead as doornails, poor devils. Well, it was only to be expected. You should tell Bill, if you haven't done so yet. But break it to him gently. He's still young.
That was obvious all along.
He doesn't care about them if you give him 20 bottles first and then tell him about Angus and Hank.
Hey, you! I found your friends.
And? Where are they?
They're dead.
Those damn bandits did this.
It's possible.
Those cursed swine? May they roast in hell. If only I knew the name of the lowlife who did this.
About Angus and Hank. I found them.
So tell me already. Where are they?
They're dead.
The ring. What about the ring?
Here it is.
Yes, that's it. Good man. Here, take this stone tablet. It may look like a piece of junk, but Garrett will shell out a lot of gold for it.
The northern beach is all cleared.
What about the cave? Have you been there too?
Sure thing.
Ah, great. You're a good man. Here's your reward.
Is there anything else for me to do?
Not at the moment. Go find yourself a bunk and have a decent bottle of rum. Ah, this is good stuff.
decision, wasn't it?
I found your hiding place, your treasure, and your paybook. This is your book, isn't it?
I've never seen this book before, and even if this were my book, you don't really believe the boys will buy your story based on a few yellowed pages, do you?
You cheated them all out of their shares.
Wait a minute. You wanted the key to Greg's hut, didn't you? I'll give you the key to Greg's hut. There's plenty of valuable stuff in there. But you'll give me the book and keep your trap shut. Right?
Things I could tell you.
He listened to the wrong people.
Just you!
So you can defeat him, take his book back.
Tell me that isn't true.
This ring here is Ring of Iron Skin.
Hey, you. What are you doing in my hut? I've just been gone for a couple of days and everyone thinks they can do what they damn well please. What the hell is going on here? The palisade still isn't finished? The canyon is overrun with beasts and everybody is just hanging around enjoying themselves. So this is all you've accomplished, Francis? Get off my bench at once. And you? What have you done?
I've been working.
Have you? And what?
I've done away with the bandits in the tower. There are no more beasts on the beach to the north.
Well, it's a beginning, I guess. I'll teach you the true meaning of work.
Been there, done that.
Now he doesn't care if you are inside.
He simply needs to practice more.
I agree with you completely.
That's no secret.
He would have never thought of that himself.
Message in a bottle is a map.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
What is there to do?
First of all, we'll make things hum around here. Morgan, that lazy pig, gets to saw planks. You will take over Morgan's job and clear those beasts out of the damn canyon.
What beasts?
The razors in the canyon are coming closer and closer to our camp. I won't wait until they've eaten one of my men who's had a few too many.
Am I supposed to do that all by myself?
Just go ahead and grab some of the boys. Let them earn their pay instead of just gabbing all day.
I guess I'll get going then.
One more thing. You're one of us now. So get yourself a decent hunting outfit first. Here's some of our armor for you. I hope it fits. And don't dawdle. Get right to it.
That'll never change.
So how did you get here?
You weren't expecting me, huh? Just so we set this straight, I'm Greg, and this here is my camp. That enough for you?
Same old thing.
About that canyon?
Yeah, what about it?
That's been known a long time.
What beasts am I supposed to kill?
Get rid of the razors. The other creatures are harmless.
Nobody
I need that bandit's armor.
Prove yourself useful first, then we can talk. First, kill all the razors in the canyon.
Hey!
All right. You're the better fighter. What do you want?
I found your hiding place, your treasure, and your paybook. This is your book, isn't it?
I've never seen this book before, and even if this were my book, you don't really believe the boys will buy your story based on a few yellowed pages, do you?
You cheated them all out of their shares.
Wait a minute. Just don't do anything stupid. Here's 500 gold pieces. And now give me that thing.
And you can do that as many times as you want.
Great. Now Greg is making me saw planks. Have fun slaughtering monsters.
Is there anything else for me to do?
You'd better go ask the captain.
Hey! What are you doing now?
I'm taking a break. Francis got my old job. Let him saw planks until his arms fall off.
It happens sooner or later.
It's a bad business.
You're supposed to help me.
With what?
The canyon awaits.
You better bring some of the boys. That canyon is dangerous as hell.
I couldn't care
Can you
less.
come with me?
Let's go.
That was obvious all along.
Hey!
And there's more, believe me.
You're supposed to help me. Orders from Greg.
That's been
Good.
a long time.
Come
I've got no
good.
time for things like that.
You're supposed to help me,
That's news to me. Says who?
says Greg. We're off to hunt razors in the canyon.
Finally, something's happening around here. Then let's go right away. The sooner we do in those beasts, the sooner we get to be back here.
Come with me.
I'm right here.
Anything new?
What now? Are we going to clobber those beasts or not?
Come with me.
I can't leave now. I'm just trying to relax.
Orders from Greg.
Ah, I see. That's different, of course. Of course I'm coming. Where are we going?
Just shut up and come along.
Aye, Captain.
How are things?
Greg's back at last. And none too soon.
You're supposed to help me.
Orders from Greg.
You've got it. The canyon awaits.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Don't even think about asking me to join your raiding troop. What do you think the other boys will do once I'm gone, huh? When I come back, there won't be one full crate left in my hut. I'll just stay here and guard our supplies.